Hi, I'm Duncan, and I'm on top of Nokia's design headquarters in London with the Nokia N97. This is their new flagship handset, which is a successor to the N96 and the N95, but it differs from its predecessors in a couple of ways. First of all, there's this whopping great big touchscreen, 3.5-inch touchscreen here, which lets you interact in a similar way to the iPhone or various other touchscreen phones that are around. Then there's a QWERTY fold-out keyboard here, 3 rows of keys. It's slightly weird that there's 1, 2, 3 rows, but then the space bar's over there. But I found that you get used to that pretty quickly. And then lastly, the big new thing about it is the overstore, which launched very recently. Now this is a store, it's a bit like Apple's App Store, and it lets you get content and applications for your simian devices. And it's fully compatible with the touchscreen on the N97. It's also got present a 3.5-inch headphone jack, which is very welcome. I like phones that come with those. And there's this little switch on the side, a little hold switch for turning it on and off very quickly. There's a 5-megapixel camera on the back with a very, very nice action lens cover there. It feels really nice to use, and when you flick it, the camera application on the device itself will open. It's also got dual LED flash on there, so your subjects will be nicely illuminated, and it's also got a massive amount of onboard memory and storage. It has 32 gigs on board, and you can expand that another 16 gigs with an SD card, a micro SD card, to a full 48 gigabytes of storage, which is, as far as I'm aware, the most that there is on any mobile device. It's a nice handset. I did find that when I was browsing through the menus and stuff, it was a little bit clunky. It doesn't have the same flair that some other touchscreen handsets have in terms of their control. It's not as good as Android or maybe the iPhone interface. But at the same time, it's certainly not the worst either. There are other touchscreen handsets that I've used that have been awful on the touchscreen, and this is okay. It's certainly a mid-ground when it comes to usability in the menus and so on and so forth. The camera is very good quality. I took a few photos that look very nice, and certainly the addition of the App Store is really useful, as is the QWERTY keyboard. It's so much nicer to tap in emails and text messages using the keyboard itself, but there's always another option. If you're on the go, then there's an on-screen keyboard that you can use a keypad instead. So it's a phone that's all about options and not tying you down to any one way of doing things, and for that I think Nokia should be saluted.